Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're going to be tackling something that affects so many of us.
Yeah.
Sleep. I was reading that 35% to 50% of adults around the world, can you believe that? They experience insomnia symptoms.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling.
It's so common.
It's rough. And it really highlights how crucial sleep is for just our overall well-being. So if you're one of those people who's been hearing about meditation as like a potential solution for sleep troubles, we're going to cut through the noise and get right to the good stuff. We're diving deep into an article from Healthline today. It's called 3 Ways to Meditate for Better Sleep.
I love that article.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some really great takeaways.
And we're going to uncover 3 specific techniques you can try tonight, plus some surprising benefits of meditation that go way beyond just sleep.
It's true. It really is more than just sleep.
So first things first, right? How do you even meditate? Because I have to admit, I always picture those like serene monks sitting on a mountaintop.
Yeah.
Is that what I have to do?
Well, it's actually much more accessible than you might think.
Okay, good.
No mountaintop required.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, the article really emphasizes the simplicity of it. You don't need any special equipment or like a dedicated studio or anything. Just a quiet space where you can feel comfortable.
So I don't need to like build a Zen garden in my living room.
Not unless you want to.
Okay, all right.
It's really about finding a space where you can just relax and turn your attention inward.
Okay.
So you close your eyes, you focus on your breath, and when your mind inevitably wanders, you just gently bring your attention back to your breath.
Speaking of bringing your attention back, let's talk about those specific meditation techniques that the article highlights.
Sure.
So the first one is mindfulness meditation. I've heard a lot about this. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what it is.
Yeah, mindfulness meditation is all about being present in the moment. It's noticing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, letting them pass by like clouds. And there's a simple breathing exercise that the article mentions called the 10 count technique.
Okay, tell me about that. That sounds like something I could actually try.
It's easy. You inhale for a count of 10, you hold your breath for 10, and then you exhale for 10.
Okay.
You repeat this cycle 5 times, and the key is to really focus your attention on the sensation of your breath throughout the entire exercise.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
So the next technique is guided meditation. And this involves listening to a voice guiding you through the process. So it might involve visualizations, affirmations, or specific breathing patterns.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like having a personal meditation coach right there with you.
Exactly.
I bet there's an app for that.
There are tons of apps.
I knew it.
There are podcasts, there are streaming services, like even Spotify offers guided meditations now. You can even find them at your local library.
Wow. Guided meditation is everywhere.
It really is.
I love how accessible that is. Okay. On to technique number 3, body scan meditation. What's that all about?
So this one's fascinating. You systematically scan your body, starting with your toes, and you move all the way up to the top of your head.
Okay.
And as you scan, you pay attention to any sensations you're experiencing, like tension, warmth, tingling. And you consciously try to relax each part of your body as you go.
So it's like a mental massage.
Exactly. And you'd be surprised how much tension we hold in our bodies without even realizing it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And just becoming aware of that tension can be a really powerful first step in releasing it.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but now I'm curious. We've talked about how relaxing meditation can be, but how does it actually help you sleep?
Right.
Like, is there something else going on?
Yeah, well, that's where the science gets really interesting because it's not just about feeling relaxed. There are actual physiological changes happening in your body that promote sleep.
Okay.
Meditation actually triggers processes that are similar to the ones that occur in the early stages of sleep.
Now we're talking. I'm all about the science.
Okay, great.
So tell me about these physiological changes.
Well, for starters, meditation increases the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. It also boosts serotonin, which is actually a precursor to melatonin.
So it's like jump-starting your sleep hormones.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that makes so much sense. What else happens in the body when we meditate?
So your heart rate and your blood pressure decrease.
Oh.
And the activity in the parts of your brain that control sleep, that increases. It's like meditation is gently guiding your mind and body into a state that's ready for sleep.
It's like prepping for sleep.
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing how it can mimic those natural sleep patterns, right?
It really is. It's fascinating. We've been talking about all these benefits. I have to admit, though, meditation has always felt kind of intimidating to me. Like, where do you even begin?
I think that's a really common feeling. Starting a meditation practice can seem daunting, but the article does a great job of breaking it down into these manageable steps, right? And the key is to just be patient with yourself
Hmm?
and just start small.
So don't expect to become a Zen master overnight.
Exactly. Just begin with a few minutes each day and gradually increase the duration as you feel more comfortable. And remember, there's really no right or wrong way to meditate.
Okay.
It's about finding what works best for you.
That is reassuring to hear. It's a journey, not a destination.
Exactly.
Okay. But let's be real. My mind tends to race,
Mm.
especially when I'm trying to relax.
Oh, yeah.
Any tips for dealing with those distractions?
Oh, absolutely. It's completely normal for your mind to wander, especially when you're first starting out. It's like, trying to tame a room full of monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
The key is to just notice those thoughts, without judgment, and then gently redirect your attention back to your breath.
So it's like mental weightlifting. You're training your mind to stay focused.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like with physical exercise, the more you practice, the stronger your focus will become. Now, the article mentions that meditation can actually improve sleep quality,
Uh-huh.
but how do you actually measure that? Is it just like a feeling of sleeping better, or is there a more objective way to track those improvements?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, well, while subjective experience is valuable, there are more objective ways to measure sleep quality.
Okay.
There are these sleep studies called polysomnograms that measure things like brain waves, heart rate, breathing, and eye movements during sleep.
Wow, that sounds high-tech.
It is. It's pretty amazing.
So have these studies actually shown that meditation leads to measurable improvements in sleep?
Yes, there's a growing body of research demonstrating the positive effects of meditation on sleep.
Okay.
For example, there was a 2018 meta-analysis of 18 trials that found moderate evidence that mindfulness meditation significantly improved sleep quality.
So it's not just wishful thinking. There's actual scientific data to back it up.
Exactly. And what's even more promising is that these improvements were still evident even at 5 to 12-month follow-ups,
Wow.
which suggests that the benefits of meditation for sleep can be long-lasting.
So we're not talking about a quick fix, but a potential long-term solution for better sleep.
Right.
That's pretty incredible. I've always wondered this. Is there an ideal time to meditate for sleep?
Well, while you can certainly meditate at any time of day, incorporating it into your bedtime routine can be particularly helpful.
Okay.
It's like signaling to your mind and body that it's time to wind down and prepare for rest.
Yeah, I like that. Like a pre-sleep ritual. Kind of sets the stage for a good night's sleep.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Earlier we touched on the fact that meditation has benefits that go way beyond just sleep.
Yes.
I'd love to dive a little deeper into that.
Yeah.
What are some of those additional benefits?
Well, it's true. The benefits extend far beyond sleep. Meditation can have a ripple effect across your entire life, improving your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. For starters, it's been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, which are often major culprits when it comes to sleep problems.
Oh, yeah, that's something I think we can all relate to.
For sure. And the benefits don't stop there. Meditation can also improve mood, increase focus and concentration, and even boost your immune system.
Wait, hold up. It can boost your immune system.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Tell me more about that.
It's remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Meditation impacts our bodies on a really deep physiological level. Studies have shown that it can reduce inflammation, which is linked to a whole host of health problems.
Okay, now I'm really starting to see the bigger picture here. It's not just about relaxation. It's about taking proactive steps to improve our overall well-being. It's like investing in your health, both mentally and physically.
Exactly. And it's an investment that can pay off in countless ways.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I do want to touch on something important: safety. While meditation is generally safe, there are a few things to keep in mind.
Okay, safety first. What do we need to know?
Well, for most people, it's perfectly fine to explore meditation on their own. However, if you have a history of mental health conditions, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor before starting a meditation practice.
That's good advice. Always better to err on the side of caution.
Absolutely. And even if you don't have any pre-existing conditions, it's important to listen to your body and be mindful of how you're feeling during and after meditation. If you experience any discomfort or negative side effects, stop and seek professional guidance if needed.
So it's about being responsible and self-aware.
Exactly. Meditation is a powerful tool, and like any tool, it's important to use it wisely.
I like how you frame that. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've explored the basics of meditation, the science behind how it works, practical tips for getting started, and even touched on the importance of safety. I have to say, I'm feeling pretty inspired to incorporate meditation into my life. Yeah, I'm ready to ditch the sheep counting and give meditation a real try. But honestly, I'm always worried about sticking with it. I've started and stopped so many new habits over the years. Any advice on making meditation a regular part of my life?
Yeah, I mean, building a sustainable habit, it does take effort, right?
Yeah.
But there are some strategies that can really help.
Huh?
It's all about setting yourself up for success.
Okay.
The article recommends, like, choosing a specific time and place for your meditation practice.
Oh, so like creating a little ritual around it.
Exactly. It could be first thing in the morning, could be during your lunch break or right before bed. The key is to find a time that works consistently for you and then just stick to it as much as possible.
Okay, that makes sense. So I've got my time slot picked out. What about the location? Does it need to be like some kind of Zen den, complete with incense and a waterfall?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
It can be as simple as a quiet corner of your bedroom, or even your office if you have some privacy.
Right.
The important thing is to choose a place where you feel comfortable and you can minimize distractions.
Got it. Consistency and a dedicated space are key.
Yeah.
Okay. What else can help me stay on track?
Starting small is crucial.
Okay.
Don't feel like you need to meditate for an hour right off the bat.
Right?
Even just a few minutes each day can make a difference, and you can gradually increase the duration as you feel more comfortable and as your focus improves.
Okay, I definitely commit to a few minutes. Are there any other tips to help me stay motivated?
Find a buddy to meditate with.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's much easier to stick with something when you have someone to share the journey with.
Yeah,
You can check in with each other, offer support, and celebrate your progress together.
I love that. It's like having a workout buddy, but for your mind.
Exactly, yeah.
Any other pro tips?
Tracking your progress can be incredibly helpful.
Yeah, I like that.
And it doesn't have to be anything fancy, You can simply jot down the date, the time, and duration of your meditation sessions, and maybe a few notes on how you felt. This can help you identify patterns, see how far you've come, and stay motivated.
I'm a big fan of tracking progress. It always helps me stay focused on my goals. This has been such an eye-opening conversation. I feel like I have a much better understanding of meditation, and I'm actually excited to give it a try.
I'm glad to hear that. And remember, be patient with yourself. Learning to meditate is like learning any new skill. It takes time and practice. There will be days when your mind feels like a whirlwind, but the key is to not get discouraged. Just gently redirect your attention back to your breath and keep practicing.
Well, this deep dive has been packed with insights. I feel like I've gained a whole new perspective on meditation and its incredible potential to improve our lives.
It's been a pleasure exploring this topic with you.
And a huge thank you to you for listening. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn even more, be sure to check out the full Healthline article. The link is in the description below. And if you found this episode helpful, we'd love for you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment letting us know what resonated with you. Until next time, sweet dreams.